It's 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Cleveland and a catastrophe unfolding in this series. They couldn't win either game at home, giving those other guys all the momentum and all the confidence they need.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're right to get burned.
There's Nesmith with a three. The rebound by Allen. Here's Cleveland. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Garland.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Now Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. The 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Nesmith. To the wing, right side. For 3. Halliburton, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Right side Garland. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Halliburton. Mitchell misses. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Siakam outside. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. In transition, here come the Pacers. Outside Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Turner. From 12 feet. Nice jump shot.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Now here's Allen. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
Hunter's checked in for Strus.
Miles Turner.
That one drops. He ties it up. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's good for 2.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mitchell, a screen on Siakam. Back to Mitchell. Fires, high post. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Halliburton misses.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Allen with a screen on Siakam. Garland for 3. Pacers with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. On target from range. Halliburton's got 5 points.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Mitchell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. We know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. No question, Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Siakam. No points so far. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
McConnell finds Matherin. Here's Shepard. Back to Toppin. Matherin against Mitchell. Well, Clark talking about Benedict Matherin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
First one falls.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Matherin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. Green's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Both free throws good from Matherin. Here's Jerome. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Hunter. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mobley. Walker pulls down the board. Halliburton against Green. And here's Halliburton. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana ahead, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Jerome, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Halliburton on the wing. Green covering. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Offline with a 3. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Halliburton with the ball. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by Cleveland. Some changes for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And Cleveland with a change here too. Strus, he's checked in for Green. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Garland's checked in for Okoro. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mobley passes to Jerome. And here's Garland. And here's Strus outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
You see yourself on the street. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Garland, still without a bucket. Here's Jerome, pass to Strus. Mobley on a screen. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Garland. Back to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Hunter's got 5 now.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Nembhard. Toppin and a screen on Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton misses. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Mobley down low. He's covered by Mathurin.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pacers trail by 10. Toppin outside. Pass to Mathurin. Can they get it? He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Nesmith with it. Strus covering. Now here's Nembhard. That's tipped. And they're on the break. Takes a 13-footer. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Thompson with a screen. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Hunter against Siakam. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. And it's Mathurin missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Hunter passes to Garland. 27 seconds left to play in the half. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Pacers trail by 7. Now Siakam. No made baskets yet. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Here's Turner. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They're not applying enough pressure offensively. Very little presence inside. Too much reliance on long jumpers.
You know how I feel about that style, Kenny. I don't even want to comment.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, a dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-0 at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Cleveland leading by 7. Outside Strus. Outside Garland. Takes it inside. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Ryan, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Here's Siakam, following the score by Cleveland. There's a screen by Turner. 5 on the clock. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered closely. That one drops for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Nesmith. Strus' shot is off. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Back to Nesmith. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker dance period.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Nesmith. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Max Strus picks one up. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Aaron Neesmith, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Allen outside. Now here's Garland. Yet to see a basket. Oh, drains the 19-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Mitchell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Mobley finds Garland. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. High arcing shot. Strus against Halliburton. Strus's shot is off. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 8. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Halliburton against Mitchell. Pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. Nembhard with it. There's 1:26 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. Pass to Shepard. Siakam outside. Here's Shepard. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Right side Mitchell. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. Knocks it loose. And here comes the break. Mitchell streaking to the finish.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Jerome. Still no points. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Here's Jerome. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. He shoots. Mitchell misses. Here's Shepard. Pass to McConnell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
TJ McConnell, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Mitchell. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. McConnell passes to Toppin. Pass to Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Up top, McConnell. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Outside Garland. And here's Hunter. Here's Jerome. Takes the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell outside. Mathurin against Garland. Shoots a fadeaway. The Cavaliers pull it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for him.
Limhart, he's checked in for McConnell. Okiki's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Strus against Mathurin. Pass to Okiki. 4 on the clock. Now Hunter. Over Walker. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Halliburton with the ball. Okiki's there. Halliburton, no good. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Garland looking around. Hunter the screen. Garland pass to Hunter. Ooh, poked away. And finished off by Hunter.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Pacers trail by 9. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Strus, and Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Shakes him. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers lead by 9. And here's Garland. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Jerome passes to Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And he knocks down the first one, and Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker, and it's Nesmith in for Matherin. And both free throws good for Hunter. Now Siakam. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Halliburton on the wing. Looking to get it going. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Making a change here. Strus is checked in.
For the Cavaliers, number 1, Matt Strus.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Now Halliburton. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam finds Turner. 6 to shoot. Outside Nesmith. Pulls up.
Putting that quickness to good use on defense, Garland stays on top of his man.
.121 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they needed this win badly if they wanted to make it a series. And now it will be.
It's got to be a great feeling to get this W. They didn't want to put themselves even further in a hole than they already were.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Indiana on the other end. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Nembhard left side. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.